Hello friends, in last video we have seen the basic, that is a manual part programming XY, that is a coordinate system, XYZ coordinate system for the machine, and the one example. We are going to continue with the example of the linear interpolation for manufacturing the workpiece or any product through the manual part programming. Myself, Mr. S. P. Udgave, working as a assistant professor in mechanical department in Sharad Institute of Technology, College of Engineering. So first, the object, that is the turning example 2, we are going to discuss the N01 is the block, represent the block number N01. Then G94 is the absolute programming, and then M06 is the tool change. Now M06 the tool change, and the tool we can select T01, and 01 the sequence number 1 tool. Second, N02, that is block number 2 with the G90. G90 represent the absolute programming. For absolute programming, G90 means that is a machine is first check all the dimension that is provided in program, and then it start the as per the program. Third block N03 represent the block number, and G00 is the rapid traverse. 00 is the rapid traverse. 00 rapid traverse, and the X0 and Z0. X0 Z0 means that is a exact position. We can show this is the position where X0 and Z0, and from this position we can provide the spindle speed, that is a S600. S represent the spindle speed, and the number that is a specific, that is spindle speed, we can give as per the material specification and the machine specification. Now the second, that is a fourth block, that is we can represent with the number N04. G01 is nothing but the linear interpolation, X30 and F30. X30 means the position towards the upward direction, that is the X we can take positive, and the diameter is the 30. So this position tool will travel, and feed it is given 30. Next block is the N05. We can represent with the N05 in linear interpolation. For the linear interpolation, we can use the X80. X80 means the dimensions or diameter of with the X direction is the 80, and for Z direction means that this is Z direction, we can take the minus for Z direction towards the left hand side, and the dimension it is given 70. From this position tool will be travel for this position that is shown in the figure. Then next block, that is a N06, we can represent for the next block number, and G01 we can use the linear interpolation, and X100 means that is a total diameter of the job. Diameter of the job, it is the 100, so it will travel to this position 100, and Z also minus 100 means this 30 plus 70, and towards the left hand side, so we can take the negative sign, so Z is minus 100. And finally, that is the N07. Next block, it is represented by the N07. Then G00 is the rapid traverse. X120 means tool exact this position, then it will travel x 120, means we can take the 120 means from the 100 we can travel upward direction 20, and z 10, that is a z, it is a 10 means that is a towards the positive direction. This is the z positive direction, means this position to tool will travel at this position rapidly. And M05, that is a spindle stop. And finally that is a N08, that is a block and program stop. We can use the M30. So in this program we can, that is a N represent the numbers of block, and that is a sequence given 1 to 8, and G94 represent the absolute positioning, G90 it is represent absolute programming. Then we can use the machine tool chain M06. For the spindle speed we can represent by the S, and feed we can represent by the F. So similar way, the finally, that is a for stop the spindle we can use the M05, and for program start we can use the M30, in which we can add some codes. That is for coolant we can use the M30. M30 we can represent in initial block, after that is a program start. For initial position we can represent here, that is a coolant of M30. Similar way, sorry, M not M30, M03, sorry, that's M08. For coolant off we can use the M08, and for coolant off we can again use the M09. Here after end of program, before end of program we can use the M09. Next example, that is for turning. So first block similar way represent, first block represent the N01 with the number, and G94, that is a absolute positioning, M06 tool change, that is a tool 01 01 01. Then N02, and that is a second block, and G90 represent the absolute programming, and afterwards the next block it is a represent the linear programming, that is a G00 rapid traverse X0 Z0. This is a X0 and Z0. Now M04, that is a spindle at clockwise direction, rotate or anti-clockwise, that is depends on the job, and then we can give, that is a spindle speed with 600, similar to last program. And next block represent, that is a linear interpolation with X60 and Z minus 30. So 630 for the X direction, that is from this position, first position to 60, and then travel to this position, that is the dimensions 30. We can give the Z minus 30, feed it is provided F30. When it is start machining, can also provide the feed rate. Similar way, that is the next block N05, it is represent linear interpolation X120. X120 means that is the total diameter is the 120. So here is the diameter is the 120, and Z is minus 80, means that is Z 50 plus 80, that is the total 80 minus 80. Towards the left hand side we can represent minus 80. For next, so tool travel for the block number 5 to this position, and then N06 for next block and the linear interpolation. So tool is this tool is having this position, and X is 120. X is 120 and Z is minus 110. Again we can take the addition of the 80 plus 30, that is a 110, and tool travel, it is a complete the job from this position to this, and turning operation is completed. Now we can take the next block, that is a N08, last block, and that is a program stop reset. So these are the example related with the linear interpolation, and already we have seen the N, it is the first block, it is represent, and it is represent the sequence of block in which that is a G94, that is the absolute programming, absolute positioning, absolute programming, tool change. This represent the tool. G00, it is a rapid traverse. XY, these are the coordinates, represent the actual positioning of the tool. M0, M04, it is represent the spindle clockwise or anti-clockwise rotation. Spindle speed we can give the with the letter S. Feed we can provide with the F. And finally, that is a program is stopped with the help of M30. So for next video, stay connected. This is the remains G00 rapid traverse we uh, remains, that is the G00 X140 and Z10. From this position again, that is the rapid traverse, it is to the X direction, and plus direction we can take the 10 mm, and M05 is the spindle stop. Okay, stay connected for the next videos.